So, fellas, niggas, fellas, as you can see, we are reacting to however the hell you say this nigga's name. I agree to a whole degree that Shanks is a fraud. Now he didn't say he's a fraud, but he's saying he's a fake demon. Um, I say this nigga's a fraud. I never liked Shanks. I never liked this nigga. I never liked Shanks. Ever. It just fuels me. It fuels me with hatred every single time I see this nigga get praise. For no reason. This nigga has done nothing in the series, bro. All that nigga do is pose and flex his hockey, and people just glaze this nigga. It's like with Kakashi. Now, Kakashi, he deserved his glaze because at least he's done something. He got the screen time. He got the screen time in the meantime, and he done something. This nigga has done nothing. He's done nothing. Nothing. Bro is a fraud, bro. I'm telling you, this dude is a fraud, bro. On everything I love, this dude is a fraud. You cannot tell me otherwise, bro. You can't tell me otherwise. I'm telling you, this dude is a fraud, bro. Everybody keep giving him praise for no reason. But now we about to see what this nigga has to say.
So for years now, everyone wants to make it a trend to say that Mihawk is a fraud and to question him as a character and to even go as far as to be
I ain't gonna lie, Mihawk might have to take that L too. Because let's be honest, to me, Mihawk is a fraud. Now, as far as Mihawk, at least with him, we seen him in action. Now we seen Shanks in action as well. But he went against useless kid. He went against useless kid. I don't really consider that a worthy dub to be noteworthy of. Because useless kid is not really that much to be bragging about. Anybody could defeat him. He's trash. Like, let's be honest. This nigga could be Magneto. And you know how strong Magneto is. You know how strong Magneto is. The fruit is wasted on him. I could have been a better useless kid than this nigga. He's trash. He's garbage. He's dumb. And he's so angry because he knows he's trash and garbage and dumb. That's why Shanks had to put him in this place. He's letting this niggas know, like, there can't be two frauds. You have to take the fraud for me. And that's why he did something. Not because he cared for his crew. But let's begin.
This guy isn't really like that. Like, I don't care if he's Zoro's end goal, he's still looking trash. This isn't a video out of spite for Mihawk, but Mihawk fans have been fighting against allegations for years. Like saying his sword was painted black, he couldn't get past Vista, no one in Wano knows about him, his title isn't concrete, you know, the usual bullshit. But it's just funny because all this time, we sit here and act like Shanks is some sort of god and has his perfect image because he goes around farming aura on bums and sneaking people. This isn't a Shanks,
right? Exactly. This is something I don't understand. Mihawk gets all this fraud allegations against him, yet I have not heard Shanks get the same out because in the series they make it seem like these niggas are equal. Mihawk and Shanks are equal, and yet this nigga gets the fraud? Like, come on, bro. It's not
this Mihawk video, but Shanks should be getting some heat too, though. Like, this is not fair. It wasn't until my GOAT Polar Stone actually opened my eyes to everything that boy was doing. I didn't even think of all this stuff, and now I put it all together, and it's like I built a Rico case on Shanks. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy the real hard truth about Shanks. By the way, a lot of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel that watch these videos. Do me a huge favor and just do it, man, please. I know you tune in a lot. Just make the commitment, man. man. I'd very much
Subscribe,
appreciate it.
nigga.
And it's an awful lot of you guys. You guys
And
just see
subscribe
like
to me
80%,
too while
which is
you at
crazy.
it,
I hope
nigga.
we get 30K, big bros. So this isn't me being biased, by the way, because I always admit that Mihawk looks goofy with his portrayal, and I don't really ever defend it. So I expect you guys to do the same. So to keep it simple, Shanks is just a that's ducking Blackbeard. As simple as that. The guy does not want smoke with him. The guy does not want the smoke.
Nigga got his ass hit by Blackbeard one time. Nigga got hit by Blackbeard one time. Blackbeard scratched that nigga's eye one time. Then that nigga got scared.
When you really think about it, does it really make sense that he hasn't encountered Blackbeard all this time? Especially when he's been shown to be actively looking for him and warning people about him too? Everybody who wants to find Blackbeard finds him. A guy like Ace found him. A guy like Akainu found him. Luffy stumbled into a bar finding him. Marco found this guy. Law accidentally stumbled upon him as well. Garb literally found his island the moment he searched for it, which honestly you'd think Shanks would do as well. I mean, hey, I guess not. Like, the guy that actively is looking for him doesn't supposedly know where he's at. I guess that's the case. How did all these guys find him except the supposed man who makes
that
it
nigga
his mission
scared.
to find him? Just let that sink
That
in,
nigga
guys.
don't really
All
want
these
the
guys
faith
found
for
this
real.
guy, except the guy that's been looking for this guy for years. Like, how the fuck does that make sense? So let's take it a step back. These two have history. Blackbeard scarred his face, which led to Shanks being afraid of what this guy could become and goes to warn Whitebeard about him. He tells Whitebeard that his scar on his face aches and shit, and tells Whitebeard to stop Ace from going after him, which is funny because I don't know who the fuck he is getting involved in other crew's politics. It's one thing to warn him, sure, I guess you're being nice, but you come into his ship demanding to be listened to and start blasting the Conqueror's hockey. Like, how the fuck do you board the ship knocking out my crew members? How does that even work? But anyway, this shit was so serious to Shanks that they even ended up exchanging blood.
No one would. This nigga, I ain't gonna lie. If I was Whitebeard, I really would have been on his ass. I would have pressed that nigga. I would have pressed that nigga some more. Like, who you think you are coming into my ship, knocking out my crewmates, knocking out my homies? You knocking out my homies with your hockey, homie? Nah, bro, you gonna have to run me that. And I'm the strongest man in the world, regardless if I'm sick or dying, old or not, bro. There's a reason why I still got that title. I believe he would have washed Shanks. Let's be honest, he would have washed Shanks. I'm telling you. That nigga Shanks on nothing.
Over it. So you think the next time Shanks sees Blackbeard, he's all over this shit because this guy was tweaking out Whitebeard about it, right? He's gonna finally get revenge for that scar that fucked up his face and that he claims is bothering him when he sees Blackbeard. He's gonna finally save the world and rid them of Blackbeard and the evil he's becoming, especially after seeing him kill the man who runs the seas, the man at the top like Shanks says, as well as taking his power too, right? Like, if Shanks seen some shit like that, like, he would for sure try to stop him, right?
And he was right there. Blackbeard was right there. That nigga Shanks was scared, bro. He was scared, bro. Because if he really was serious about Blackbeard being a threat, he would do everything in his power to make sure he don't gain as much power as he did. And he would get rid of him right then and there at his weakest. In Marineford, he was literally right there at his weakest. He grown stronger, bro. You allowed him to grow stronger because you were scared, bro. You were scared. You tucked tail and ran. You're scared, nigga.
No, because that's what happened and nothing happened. So if you didn't know, I was referring to the Marineford situation because that's when Shanks seen him next. So Shanks encounters Blackbeard at Marineford. Seemingly he looks like he's willing to fight him. I'll give him that. They point guns at each other. It looks like Shanks is on timing. But then Blackbeard tells that brother, yo, I'm not ready to fight you right now. Then nothing happens, which is crazy because Shanks doesn't run at him like he ran at Kid. He doesn't do shit. Like, he just says, okay. The man that he was tweaking on Whitebeard's ship for is right in front of him. Even more so now, he's responsible for defeating Ace, which you didn't want to happen, by the way. And now he just packed up the big dog Whitebeard. And he took his Devil Fruit too. That man is right in front of him. So right now, it's a time where you gotta stop him before he gets too powerful, right? No,
right?
Like that's not his mindset.
Exactly.
Okay, maybe he didn't want to fight because he came to stop the war and he didn't want the fight to continue. Why the fuck did he not tailgate him? Why the fuck did he not tell Blackbeard, yo, I'm following you. Don't even tell him that. Just follow him on the lows. You know what I'm saying? And just see where he's going and follow him and just fuck him up on the seas or some shit. Why the fuck did he not track his movements at least? Send a spy on him or some shit. Sure, okay, maybe it wasn't the time for that, and he wanted to mediate things after the war with Whitebeard. And they obviously had a funeral, right? But what's important here is that Shanks is at the funeral with Marco, the same guy who went and found the Blackbeard pirates, who Shanks could never find, by the way, and fought him with the remainder of the Whitebeard pirates. So what you're telling me is that he couldn't holler at Marco after the funeral was done and tell him, yo, if we combine forces, we can get back for your pops and Ace. Like, we can get revenge or vengeance or whatever the fuck you call it. I'll help you avenge them and simultaneously take down Blackbeard once and for all and stop all his madness. But no, that doesn't happen. Marco ends up finding Blackbeard, which by the way Shanks couldn't do for 2+ years, and ends up trying to take him down. This is timing that Shanks should have been on, if we're being real. Like, if we're being real. If Marco's doing this, why the fuck can't Shanks? He wants to talk all this talk and hunt this guy down, but he has nothing to show for it.
That's all he do. That's all he do.
To join his crew.
That's all he do. That's all he do is talk. But that nigga Shanks really ain't on nothing for real. He's not on nothing, bro. He don't stand on nothing. That nigga's only tough to the weakest of the weakest. But when it's someone of his caliber, and I don't want to hear nothing about, he stopped Kaido. I don't care about none of that, bro. I don't care about none of that. That nigga probably was begging on his knees for Kaido not to go there. And Kaido probably took pity on this nigga. He pathetic.
After Wano, Marco probably looks at this guy like he's a bitch. Let's be honest. This guy been pressed Blackbeard like right after the war and just got done a crazy war right now after like how long? Like 2 years?
And then they like, come on, bro.
Maybe where he was fighting 2 commanders at once going crazy. He did all that in 2 years and he's flying by just to see the man chasing a guy he found probably on his first attempt after the war. Like, what the fuck? Bro, why would I join you? You're just running around the place doing nothing.
I thought you was gonna join my crew, Marco. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. If he said that shit to me, I would have faded with that nigga.
But when Bartolomeo burns his flag, all of a sudden is, yo, we go slide on him. We go find this guy right away and we fuck him up. We troll him too and like blow up his ship. Pretend like we're gonna give him mercy. Let's troll the weakling, guys. Let's have fun with him. Where is this energy with Blackbeard? Try that shit with him. He wouldn't do that shit. This guy cooks this kid. Bartolomeo,
nigga got scared.
Snakes Green Bull, which no one likes that context, by the way. But it's a coincidence that he can't.
Exactly. Niggas
counter Blackbeard? The man is just scared of competition, bro. Let's be honest. The man literally watched Blackbeard say, I'm not ready, after he absorbed a fruit that can destroy the world. He watched the man say, I'm not ready to fight you, and let him leave. He said, yeah, bro, fuck all that shit. Let me give you 2 years to study this fruit. Let me pretend like I'm looking for you for 2 years and just let you get stronger and stronger. Like, where's the logic? How is it possible that he did not find him in 2 years? Am I supposed to take this guy seriously, bro? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I can't take him seriously
at a weaker state. He then cooks Ace, the man you warned Whitebeard about. Then Blackbeard cooks Whitebeard and takes his power, and all of a sudden you're doing everything but fight him. Why is everyone encountering Blackbeard but you? Law was just trying to vibe and accidentally ran into this guy. Like, what the fuck? Wait, didn't Akane find this guy too after the war? Like, what's going on? Like, guys are seeing this guy, just not you. So he claims he was trying to find Blackbeard at Wano and he couldn't find him. Oh my god, what a surprise. Holy shit.
You can't tell me different, bro.
Realistically, if you really wanted to find him, just pull up to his damn
argue
island
with your mama about it,
or just fuck up his island. And
listen, this nigga's a fraud. Whether you like it or not, I'm considering this nigga a fraud. Argue with your mama about it, bro. Argue with your mama about it. Don't argue with me. Argue with your mama. Argue with your mama. He's a fraud. Argue with your mama. Argue with your mama, argue with your daddy, argue with your grandpa, your grandma, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, your cousin, your other cousin, your other cousin, your other cousin, your other sibling. Don't talk to me. He's a fraud, like I said. And if you got a problem with it, argue with me in the comments about it. What's up? Defend your GOAT. Defend your greatest of all time. Cause right now, this nigga look like a fraud, bro. This nigga's a coward.
Because his crew stays there, right? Everybody has Blackbeard's
nigga's not on nothing, bro.
Even was at the island as well.
He ain't standing on nothing, bro.
Where that boy stay. just go fuck up his island. Garb found the load the moment he heard Kobe was captured. You can't even say
Yup.
the island is too dangerous for someone like Shanks, and that's why he's not pulling up. The man Garb pulled up solo dolo with a bunch of fodder and violated Blackbeard's crew.
Man, come on, man. He's over here proving why Shanks a fraud, bro. Shanks is no
man,
Shanks on nothing,
like,
man.
What the fuck? You should be able to destroy majority of the fuckers on this island with their god level hockey anyways, right? Like, all the Shanks fans can't even use that as an excuse because you guys hype this guy to be the strongest guy in the verse. So like, what the fuck? He should be able to handle anything. He also has the most balanced crew with the most hype for how strong they are. Van Beckman can practically fight Yonkos, so what the fuck are we doing, Shanks? I also want to talk about his crewmates because do none of these guys look at this guy and think, yo, low-key my captain's a bitch. Like, this guy might be a fraud. What the fuck? Like, yo, what are we really doing? So like, I'm tired of Mihawk being the guy that gets called a fraud for not wanting to fight people. Shanks should get that same slander too, because it's not fair. Mihawk's slander is so bad that it has people genuinely saying Beasta can cook him. Shanks ducks Blackbeard all day, but somehow he's not getting no backlash. And he's the God King that solos the verse. I don't care if he's like the golden boy of the story. I don't care if everybody loves him so you can't talk bad about Shanks. I don't care if he gets other numbers. The guy's a bitch.
Yeah, he is a bitch. And I'm gonna continue, like, y'all can.
Your kitchen isn't the only thing working overtime.
Y'all better stop playing with me, man.
With all the cozy chaos of holiday baking,
y'all better stop playing with me, man. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. Y'all better stop playing with me. He's a fraud. That's the end of this reaction video. I just want to let y'all know that nigga a fraud. He ain't really on nothing. He a coward. Peace.